Game time, Ridgeline, Dixie. Win or go home in the first two games of the day today. Now, if they do win, it is a doubleheader. If they lose again, you go home. You're done for the day. So, an important one ahead of us. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here. Dixie's going to be leading off today as the visiting team. Weston Gilmore will be first up to bat, followed by Hill and Turley. Carson Hunt comes in that fourth spot, also going to be the pitcher today. We talked about the pitching duel today. Carson Hunt will be the guy on the mound. Andreas, fifth in the lineup, followed by Larkin, then Benson, Wright, Crew Pryor, and then MacArthur is going to be over at first base, taking that spot that's normally taken up by Hunt out there in the field.
Yeah, and they've got Carson Hunt on the mound, and obviously, they got to shuffle things just a little bit there with him on the bump, 4.4 ERA for him. And you look at the other side of the equation, and you look at Easton Hammond, the junior, 2.42 ERA. He's getting the nod, 5-1 record. And he's got a good strikeout rate with 46 this season in 26 innings, but the walks are really high, 30 walks. You don't like that ratio. And we saw Dixie be pretty patient at the plate with the offense that you just rolled out there as your sport court starting lineup. So they're going to have to be patient again and make Easton Hammond throw strikes. Opponents this year hitting only 131 against Hammond, but the free pass has been the Achilles heel.
That's right. Putting guys on against the lineup as dangerous as Dixie could prove treacherous for this Ridgeline Riverhawk team. So they got to keep it in the strike zone. Easton Hammond, he's going to have a tough time if he throws a lot of balls and gives these favorable counts to these great Dixie hitters.
It is definitely going to be a battle there for both these teams. Now, Dixie had quite the shootout last night, so they're coming off of a 9-inning game against Snow Canyon. And Ridgeline got through Bear River. It took a little work, but they got through them as well. So both of these teams, they played great games yesterday. Dixie's game was such a toss-up. They just happened to be on the bottom side of that toss-up. And so they're coming into this one after a huge battle. They're going to feel like they deserved something and they let it slip by. So I think they're going to be a little fiery today, but Ridgeline's not going to go down without a fight either.
Absolutely. I feel like Dixie feels like they should have won yesterday. As weird as that sounds, you fall behind 7-0 early in the game. You should never really feel like you're in a position where you deserve that win, but they made a courageous comeback and just fell a little short, and Snow Canyon, one of the most talented teams in the state, so nothing to be worried about there. But today, I think we're due for a really good game from both teams as they both realize the leverage of this situation, the reality that faces them with a loss. So here we go. Time to play ball almost.
Time to play ball. We're inching closer towards the start. On the mound for Ridgeline today, we're going to be seeing Easton Hammond. He'll be on the mound, and if they do replace him out, he's still going to be in the batting lineup, batting DH either way. So a strong lefty up there for the Riverhawks, and that's going to be important to make sure that he's on target and ready to go. Because this Dixie team, they can get good bats almost all the way around the lineup, including the bottom of the lineup. You know, Marcus Benson, Hudson Wright hit really well yesterday. So you got to be careful from top to bottom when you're pitching against this Flyer team. So let's see what Hammond brings to the table today.
Yeah, Hammond going to bring something that we haven't seen, just something the Riverhawks didn't have as much yesterday, is just a guy that's going to attack, but he's going to walk some guys at times. So they're going to have to be okay with having runners on base and having guys potentially running on them, trying to steal bags. It's going to be an interesting dynamic, the chess match between the Dixie base runners and Easton Hammond on the mound. So this should be interesting and really, really fun to watch. And we're about to get going here as Dixie stepping into the box.
So here we go. As you mentioned, it's time. So first up, Weston Gilmore.
Gilmore, the epitome of a leadoff hitter, does a great job making contact, 393 batting average on the season, 533 on base percentage. So he's a guy, sets the table great for the rest of this Flyer lineup.
First pitch hit well, rolling over to second. It's thrown down to the ground. Can't pick it up. That is, I would say base hit, but no, it's going to be an E4.
Yeah, going to be an E4, scorched off the bat, of course, like a hard hit ball, but probably should have had that and fielded it and got the first out of this game. But instead, the table's set for
Guys,
this Flyer lineup.
What happens when you mishandle just a little bit? You try to rush to go get it again, and then you end up booting it basically.
Yeah.
So he doesn't quite get it. It's clean in the glove, but then the transfer he loses it to the ground. So he's rushing to get it, and he just can't collect it. And easily the speedy Gilmore beats it out on an E4.
That clock in your head where you're thinking you got to let it go by this time, and he probably had that and just bobbled it there and made it difficult. And Gilmore on, like you say, and now Dixie set up great with no outs and a man on.
Here's the pitch from the lefty. It's fouled away for strike 2.
Yeah, great defensive batter here. Doesn't allow anything over the plate to, or not stare at any pitches either that are in the zone.
Off the mark there, so 1-2 count.
Hammond looks pretty intimidating on the mound, doesn't he, guys? Just a big statured guy.
Yeah.
Hit right back at him. He stops it, throws over to second to pick off the leadoff runner. The throw to first is not there. So 1 out away as they get the out with the leadoff runner.
Great agile response there by Easton Hammond as he sees the ball coming, makes a nice pick, flips it over to second to get the lead runner, like you say, Caden. And that was a lot of athleticism for a big fella like him. An offensive lineman don't get their love sometimes for being athletes, but that looked pretty athletic to me.
And he's got Paul's favorite look, the hoodie under the jersey.
That's right.
Not cold today.
Not cold.
63, 64 here, the first pitch temperature. And
it's a style thing for Easton.
Catches the zone. It was a little bit of a late strike call,
Yeah.
but a strike call nonetheless. Oh, 1 here, and it's Carter Turley, catcher for the Flyers. Goes high for ball 1.
We talked about it in the pregame. What has plagued Easton Hammond is the free pass. So he's going to try and stay ahead in counts. Right now just 1-1, but not going to want to fall behind to these really disciplined and talented hitters.
Inside, 2-1.
yeah, brushed him back, not letting him get comfortable. Carter Turley, of course, had a big day yesterday, guys. I mean, that 2-run home run kind of encapsulated his state tournament there as he was battling his tail off, but came up just a little bit short. But he'd love to get right back at it, rattling the bats here today.
That's right. Turley will be rattling the bats out in Honolulu soon for being a Rainbow Warrior.
It's a pretty exciting
That
place
is
to go play some ball, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
So
if you can go to college and surf on your off days. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
And, ooh, got it. I thought that might have been outside. The hesitation from the umpire made me believe so, but he did end up calling that strike. So full count.
You got practice at 5 a.m., you got sociology at 3, and then you got the beach at
You
5.
got surfing at 5.
Yeah.
A luau at 7.
That's right, pig roast.
Pick off attempt. Ball gets away. Runner goes.
And good speed for Hill.
He's going to round second and head for third. And he gets there. Wow.
Yeah, incredible sequence there as a pickoff gone wrong. We've seen some successful pickoffs throughout this bracket play of the state tournament, but some guys get a little nervous about the runners on first, and Hill with good speed, I'm sure, they were ever vigilant of him, but that time it backfires and he's on third.
And remember what Hill did against Ridgeline in that game on Monday, that 8-2 win for Dixie. He was 4 out of 5 and scored a bunch of runs and had 2 RBIs in that win in the previous matchup. Turley draws a walk as that one misses. He had an RBI on Monday as well.
So the first free pass of the day. And we'll keep an eye on that. That'll be a stat we'll have to track for.
Yeah, with 30 walks coming in, pretty high number there, 46 Ks for Easton Hammond, sure.
It's basically a 2 to 3 ratio.
And now you've got the starting pitcher, cleanup hitter, Carson Hunt, the sensational sophomore, who can help his own cause on the bump before he even throws a pitch in this game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Hunt's a power hitter. He's got 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Big strike there, but no connection. Strike 1 on the swing.
Hunt drove in a run on Monday. It was 1 for 4 yesterday. That heartbreaking 1-run loss in extra innings to Snow Canyon. So he's had a productive 2 days so far.
Came into bracket play batting above 500.
510.
A tick below
505.
now, 500 now at 494.
Yeah, only
After a 1 for 4 day.
Yeah. Yep, he dropped just a little bit.
But on base percentage, crazy at 570. So finds his way to the bags just about half the time or more.
If I'm not mistaken, in bracket play, he's one of only 2 players over 500 coming into bracket play.
Runner goes to second. The throwdown's not there. And the runner from third stayed put as well.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to score there, just trying to get another duck on the pond. And Turley does get a nice City St. George Recreation stolen base. Appreciate City St. George Recreation Department. Adult summer sports sign-ups and all the kids' activities. Check out the website and get signed up today.
Chunner Nyberg's philosophy on the base pass, not as aggressive as other teams, just leading stolen base guy for the Flyers, Carter Turley, with only 12. So not the most aggressive, but he is early in this one.
He's facing off right now. 3-1 count for Hunt. Breaking ball, strike.
Good looking pitch there from Easton Hammond. I think it's good for his psyche right here not to allow another walk. Even though he's got a free bag there that would load up the bases, be good for him to just keep the ball in the strike zone here. And
Fouled away. So he stays alive with a 3-2 count. Trying to protect the zone. Always a good battle when it's full count. I love it.
that's right.
Hammond, payoff pitch. Sent sky high by Hunt, going over in right field, down the line, makes the grab. Runners will tag up. And sliding into third safely, 1-run scores.
Oh, and the Riverhawks don't like that call at third. It was tight, but I think he made it under the tag.
1-0 though. You like the early lead. Remember, Dixie was down 7-0 yesterday. Came back to get it extra innings before coming up short. So they take the early lead. This is what they did on Monday when they beat Ridgeline 8-2. So great start. And Hunt did his job, right? Didn't get the hit like you dreamed about, like you wanted, but still deep enough down the line there in right field to get a sac fly RBI.
Now, Andreas coming up. Jake has had a great performance on the bump for the Flyers.
By the way, for Hunt, that is his 41st team-leading RBI of the season, guys.
Wow. Just a sophomore, everyone's got to remember.
All right, back at it here now with Jake Andreas. Takes the first one for ball 1.
The interesting thing with Hammond is he's only – that one's fouled down the line. 3 different Ridgeline players giving chase over there, but it drops into foul territory for Freddie's foul ball. I was going to say Easton Hammond is, of the everyday pitchers, he is, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9th highest ERA on this pitching staff, 2.42. There's 8 guys, including like Wayman, the junior who's got a 0 ERA, but he's only made one appearance. But Dolly is the only one of the everyday pitchers that has a higher ERA than Easton Hammond, and it's still really good, 2.42. Any big league pitcher would love that ERA after a complete season.
That's right. It's a really good staff just as a group.
Get the Intermountain Sports Performance radar gun out. Summer of speed training. He signed up today. 81 on that fastball right there.
Sneaks it inside, 3-1 count. And Andreas, he's got 2 outs with a runner on third. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Sends this one out into center field. Settling underneath it is Clark, and he makes the catch. That will be out number 3 for the inning. Bottom of the first coming, but not before Dixie gets a run on the board. A couple of errors in this one from Ridgeline to get things going, and a few hits from Dixie.
That run was all made possible because the second baseman made an error in the field to get him over to third, and then the Carson Hunt sac fly scores him.
So no hits, 2 errors, 1 run scored with 1 left on base. We'll be back bottom of the first here on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Dixie gets aboard in the top of the first inning, and now it's Ridgeline's turn with Nate Dowley, right fielder, stepping up to the plate.
Nate, a 2-sport star, superstar on the football field, on the Riverhawk team that made a deep run in the state playoffs once again.
First pitch is ball 1 to Dowley. And the breaking ball comes in, strike 1.
Dolly, 348 hitter on the season.
Yeah, he puts the A in athlete.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see where he decides to go play college football at. But first things first, he's just a junior right now, just wrapping up his junior campaign.
Takes a swing and a miss at that for strike 2.
Certainly, Ridgeline will be a top 5 ranked team going into the football season next fall.
Yeah, high expectations.
Quite the duo with Dolly and Livingston, their wide receiver. That kid, I saw he picked up an offer from BYU last week. Livingston did. I'm like, what took so long?
Yeah. You wonder what takes so long sometimes with certain in-state kids to get the recognition. And
walked him.
Sometimes you wait.
Yeah.
I always thought the local kids, though, like a kid like Livingston or Dolly, Utah State should be the first to offer, right? Like they're in the hometown, they're in Cache Valley. I felt that way, Utah Tech, some of these in-state kids, and we've got some kids, but you should all, even if you don't think you get them to lose them to a bigger program, you should still be the first to offer them, right? You never know with the transfer portal and NIL nowadays when the kid might want to come home.
Theoretically, you've got eyes on them first if they're in your backyard, so you should know about them and get them that offer out early.
1-0 count to Tyson Smith. Swung on, backhanded it short. Can't make the throw, though. It's going to be a base hit.
Thought he was going to attempt the Derek Jeter jump throw there, but didn't do it. Held on, I think smart, because it might have been airmail the way that they were getting down the line there, the Riverhawk.
No, just to get a glove on it shows you the speed. That was deep in the hole. Larkin gloved it. I think he looked to second first. He knew that was the shorter throw, but a good jump and good speed for Dolly, so no chance there. By the time he looked to second and glanced over at first, there was no point throwing that ball. He was not going to get it in time. The only thing could happen there was he threw it away, and they'd given him both an extra base. So that's a good job eating that ball by Larkin, the Flyer shortstop.
Center fielder Cooper Clark, he's facing the bunt, pops this one straight up, and it goes foul. Good position here for Ridgeline to start things off in the bottom of the first inning with 2 on and nobody out.
Man, if you're Carson Hunt, you kind of nice out there in the first. You know you got the 1-0 lead. You know it's early on. You know you got a good offense behind you. But he would love to find a way to get out of this inning and keep that 1-0 lead. No question about it.
Behind the dish, Carter Turley held the glove up for a while on that one, trying to frame it. But it was high. It is ball one. 1-1 count.
And that was the breaking ball, right? At 75 miles an hour, Hunt just hung it.
And looking at Clark, he looks like a football player. So upon further review, he was. He's an outside linebacker for the Riverhawks. Looks pretty well built.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging for strike number 3, and it's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout.
Yeah, 60 miles an hour on the changeup, and then comes back with a 59-mile-an-hour curveball. And Clark was way out in front of it, guys.
He was.
He mistimed that one.
It brings up Sam Swan, first baseman for Ridgeline.
Swan, a 386 hitter, 28 RBIs, 8 doubles, 4 home runs. So, and pitched the other day for the Riverhawks pretty well, I thought.
He did. He pitched really well yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of their best players.
4 or 5 innings, if I remember correctly.
Strong innings.
He's the first one for strike 1. Runner goes to third. Inside, throw down, not there in time. Runners advance safely to third and to second.
Little 64-mile-an-hour pitch, and everybody moving up. Turley's throw, a good throw, just wasn't there quick enough. Dolly got a great jump again. Dolly getting those white pants. A little dirty here in the bottom of the first inning, and he is now 90 feet away from tying this game up. And you mentioned the numbers on Swan, a very capable guy at the plate.
Yeah.
You go back to Monday's game, and he had an RBI hit in that game. One of only 2 runs. Dolly had the other one. There was only 2 RBIs. They only scored twice, and that 8-2 loss.
That one struck foul.
That's a good pitch. Then again, that breaking ball off speed, 64 miles per hour. If I caught that right, does that look like the breaking ball, guys? That might have misfire on the reader. Reset the gun.
Hit well, going out into left field. And he gets there. Gilmore, the runner tacks from third. Great play in the outfield. But the score, it's 1-0.
Yeah, ranging over Gilmore, showing that speed. He's been great in left field all week, and he shows on the replay here we see just reaching that glove out, a little dive out, and makes the play. And, man, incredible speed from him.
Well, and look, he saved a run, right? Because the runner doesn't even tag from second to third. But if that gets past a diving Gilmore, that's probably a 2 RBI triple is my guess, guys. So instead, it's a sac fly, and now you're 2 down, and you're still tied. So that's a big play defensively by the Flyers left fielder.
It really is. Phenomenal play in left. Great hit for the sacrifice. Runner on second. 0-1 count. It's a tied-up ball game at 1 apiece.
Now Kidman gets his first AB at the game. We'll see what he can do. Changed the arm angle on that last 66-mile-an-hour pitch. Kind of came more over the top of it, looked like to me, guys.
Yeah.
And it broke down and away outside.
Facing the 1-1. Hunt, for being a sophomore, he plays like someone who has a lot more maturity.
Well, you know,
This ball's passed.
he's played a lot of Little League. He's pitched a lot. Good golfer. His dad, Greg, big guy, tall, 6'4". Grandpa Doug, pretty big guy, probably 6'3". So Carson's already, 6'1". He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done growing yet.
No.
He's only going to get stronger. And
Stronger, bigger, yeah. He's gonna be a fun guy to watch over the next couple of years.
That's right.
a rising star in the region. That one's foul tipped. I don't know how else to put it. Sensational sophomore comes to mind. I think I've said that about him 4 times in the last 2 days already.
Yeah. And he really is just that, right? He is a sensational sophomore.
Kidman, 35 RBIs this season for the Riverhawks, so he's used to driving in runs, and he's got an opportunity to do that here.
That's tops on the team.
Yeah.
Next closest is Swan with 28, and Smith has 26. So he's got 7 more than any other Riverhawk. And he's got a duck on the pond right now, but he's also got a full count and 2 strikes.
Yeah. Outside pitch, walked him.
Patient AB there. Good job by Kidman. Making Hunt work. That last pitch from Hunt, he's trying to throw that change up. And it's really an off-speed pitch, and only threw it about 55 miles an hour. Really relying on the change. He hasn't just thrown straight gas, guys. We've seen more curveballs and changeups in this game from Hunt so far than we have fastballs.
It's true. With 2 outs, Easton Hammond up at the plate, pitching today for the Riverhawks.
I mean, everybody loves a power pitcher and loves it when the gun goes over 90 or over 100 in the big leagues, but I'm infatuated with the guys that can hit their spots, that have 4 pitches, that can absolutely move the ball, know how to get the seam heads like me. They're just loving guys like this that just crafty comes to mind.
2 great pitches from Hunt.
That one's 78 miles an hour, so there was the fastball.
And it's a quick 0-2. Pitcher's count for Hunt. With 2 outs, runners on the corners, first and third. Runner goes to second. They'll get him in a pickle. They want to score that run over. They're watching him closely. They'd rather
Got
get
it.
him, and they did.
Oh, wow.
No, they did it.
Wow, I thought that throw was in time, guys. My mistake. I thought he got there for a second. We got the backside view. We'll take another look, but a good job out there in that pickle to come off of it and throw behind as he's trying to slide safely back to first.
Yeah, I thought.
Andreas thought he got him too. You see, he's already run to the dugout.
I'll be honest, I thought he got him from our vantage point up here. Now, again, I always give the umpires the benefit saying that they are closer to the action, right? They see it at a different angle than I see it.
Well, and I want to too, but the Snow Canyon Dixie game last night, we all thought that Ledger ship ball down the line was foul by inches. We said like 4 or 6 inches foul.
Yeah.
Went back. If you go back and you super slow-mo that was a fair ball. They missed that one yesterday.
think so?
100%. I can show you the video.
All right.
Yeah. And
But
we
they
were,
call him out now.
yeah, they've
after
changed the call.
conference.
They've changed the call. So you don't see that very often, but I like it when they now Justin James, skipper of Ridgeline, he is not happy with it.
No.
And the home plate umpire is getting an earful.
But that will take us to the top of the second inning. We'll have some discussions out there with coach and umpire, but that will happen during the break. 1 run has scored off of 1 hit, no errors. We've got the top of the second when we return here with the Fan Sports Network crew and KSLSports.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders, our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Buck's Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
Back at it here at Utah Tech University. Controversy on the field is put to rest now at this point. It's a 1-1 game. And they will say that it was a throw-out over to third.
Well, look, those tag plays, when it's not a force, those are hard. You got to watch the hand. You got to watch where the tag is. You got to make a judgment call. It happens real fast in live time. Not an easy call. And look, we're in the broadcast booth behind home plate, and he's diving back to third. So really, I don't have the best angle. But just watching it live, I felt like when they changed it to an out call, that's what I felt live. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut and trust your eyes. And that's what the umpires got to do too, guys.
Yeah. I mean, and again, we were the ones that were up here saying, ooh, I don't know about that. And the umpires apparently felt the same way. But it is a swinging strike.
Well, and that's why it's a three-man crew, right? You all get together. What'd you see? What'd you see? You have to make a call, whether it's right or wrong instantly. You have to make a call. You can't just freeze as an umpire.
Yeah.
That's right.
You have to do something, and then you can ask for help.
The umpire that made the call was standing over by second base, and it looked like over on third with Andreas, he might have been kind of in the way from his point of view. The behind-the-plate umpires, like, let's conference, because from my point of view, he looked out.
And
so they
Carter Turley turned right to that behind the home plate umpire, and said, and was basically appealing. It looked like
you're going to make half the fan base, one team happy and one team mad with every call in a state championship baseball,
especially an elimination game.
Yeah.
It's a hard job, a thankless job at times.
It really is. Yeah. This is Max Larkin up to the plate. He's facing a 1-2 count from Hammond. Here's the pitch, going high and away for ball 2.
Larkin this year hitting at a .269 batting average, 16 runs batted in, 6 doubles, 1 triple. Not a home run hitter, one of the mighty mites in Region 9, as I like to call him. Saw him backhand that ball defensively deep in the hole. Didn't have a play, but kept it in the infield.
Got him swinging. First out of the inning, it's a strikeout.
And that was a 72-mile-an-hour pitch where he got him way out in front of that. I think he was sitting on the fastball there, guys.
Marcus Benson now at the plate, center fielder for the Flyers.
Not many players hotter in bracket play than Marcus Benson.
I agree. He's been great.
He's been scorching.
I think his batting average is up to .346, and it's risen here in the last couple weeks of the regular season and into the postseason. It just keeps going up, which tells me he's got the clutch gene, guys. And Benson is a senior. This is it for him. He wants to leave it all on the field, and he's doing what he can for his mates. Guys sound like Rory McIlroy. Sorry, mate, I didn't talk to you at the Masters.
As of right now, Easton Hammond is pitching .500, balls and strikes. He's even.
Yeah.
2-0 count.
That's the concern with him, right?
Swing and a miss.
Going to get a lot of Ks, but you're going to have to live with some free passes. 81 on the gun there on that fastball from Easton Hammond. Good pitch. Well located. Wasn't over the meaty part of the plate, but couldn't find it.
So it's 2-1. Ball away. Marcus Benson, 7th batter in the lineup with Hudson right on deck. Crew Pryor in the hole.
When we talked a lot, because we see these Region 9 teams, we talked about the depth offensively, Snow Canyon, Desert Hills, and now they have no soft spots in the lineup. But I've been very impressed with the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Benson, and we're going to see Hudson Wright and then Crew Pryor. They've come up really big lately for Chunter Nyberg. That's a large reason why they're in this spot here, the chance to play on again tonight.
I feel like they've found their rhythm with their batting lineup. It really hasn't changed in weeks. I mean, they mostly keep the same guys in. We did see McGuire come in yesterday, and he put up some good time there as our Jersey Mike sub of the game yesterday. He put up some good at-bats in the last few innings.
And he pitched well.
In
a tough spot, yeah.
First pitch ball.
I know he didn't end up getting the win, but he was in a position late in that game to be the winning pitcher. That went to Trent Chris in that 9-8 Snow Canyon 1-run extra inning win last night. Dixie, though, I like the vibe. I like the chatter. I like the energy level. They're not down and out. I'm frustrated. Yeah, they felt like maybe they had every opportunity to win, which they did. It just didn't go their way, but they still got a chip in a chair.
Yeah, agreed. So it's 2-0 count. One away, runner on first. Hammond takes a look at first. Here's the pitch. High. 3-0 count for Hudson Wright, the DH today for the Flyers. Sitting at 36 pitches for Hammond.
Take sign here, 3-0 count.
He takes it looking, 3-1.
He's going to get another really good pitch to hit here. So, see if he's able to barrel one up, and Hammond going to try and blow one by him, I'm sure.
On the 3-1, goes outside.
And location, it's been a little bit of an issue now that's the free passes going to pile up, and they're going to have a little meeting on the mound here, calm him down a bit. Pitch count not too high, but he's definitely given some free passes and a little not as much discipline and location in the strike zone.
Correct. Well, just a quick meeting with the infield. With one out, I mean, you've got the double play set up, ready to go at any base, so anything hitting the infield could potentially get you out of the jam that you're in at the moment. Not that it's much of a jam anyway.
Yeah, not too much.
You got Benson on second, Wright on first with Crew Pryor up to bat, and it's a strike one.
That's a key, starting off the at-bat with a strike. I feel like that's a big key for Easton Hammond. Is when he falls behind, I feel like sometimes there's some surrendered walks that wouldn't otherwise happen.
Sends it outside on the 0-1. Count evens up at 1 apiece. For the Flyers, they're about back up to the top of the lineup. And even though, the top of the lineup is always a dangerous part, this part of the lineup, the last 3 batters in the lineup are very good for the Flyers as well. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2, 1-2 count. And as we can see that, obviously, they've got 2 aboard here with this part of the lineup.
Played a huge role in the comeback yesterday as well.
Yeah. 1-2. Got him. Swinging. It's another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout.
And we talked about some of the junk ball versus power pitching. That was a power pitch, just going right after the hitter, taking no prisoners. And now they got 2 outs and a force first and second. So defensively in a good spot here for the Riverhawks. And they'd love to keep this game knotted up at 1.
And we're back to the top with Weston Gilmore. Sends this one foul down the line. Out of play. Oh, to Gilmore. He reached on an error his last at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Beautiful curve inside the zone. It's 0-2 quickly.
Yeah, that was a great break into the zone, like you mentioned. It broke late, and it made it really tough on Gilmore to get a read on it.
Fouls another one away. Stays alive.
Yeah, you don't get to the on-base percentage of over 500 like Gilmore without being disciplined and a tough at-bat for any pitcher.
Now last fastball, 82. See if he stays with the heater here.
It's hit on a grounder to second. Fielded, thrown over, and that is out number 3.
That was the fastball. Couldn't do enough with it, and that'll do it for the inning.
2 left on base. No hits for the Flyers. No runs scored. We'll be back right after this with KSLSports.com and the Fan Sports Network crew.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Leading off for Ridgeline here in the bottom of the second inning, it's pitcher Easton Hammond. Carson Hunt on the bump for the Flyers. Here we go. First pitch off the mark. It's low for ball 1.
Easton Hammond would love nothing more than to give himself one run support on a solo shot here. Only 1 home run on the season for Easton.
This one's hit high into center field, settling underneath it and making the grab. That's out number 1.
And it played out a little differently than Easton would like, but the Flyers love to see that and harmless pop out. And now Ripken Jensen stepping to the plate and member of the all-name team for this state tournament for sure. Got some great action green cleats down there too to match the uniform.
Good first pitch, called strike. Definitely your all-name team, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Both of the Jensen kids here. This one's fouled away. Maddox, Ripken, if you had to give one the nod of having the better name, who's got the better name, Maddox or Ripken?
I mean, I'm from close to Baltimore, so Cal Ripken is kind of a big guy as far as when I was growing up as a baseball fan, the Iron Man, the streak, and all that. So,
Did I ever tell you my Cal Ripken story?
I don't think so.
This one shot into shallow left. It's a base hit for Ripken, and he's aboard with one away.
So they built Safeco Field in Seattle, 99, 2000 it opened, and 2001 they had the All-Star game there. I go to the All-Star game in Seattle.
Yeah.
Cal Ripken hits a home run to left. We're sitting in left. I jump up. It goes off my fingertips, and the fan right behind me caught his home run All-Star game ball.
Oh, no.
I needed an Intermountain Sports Performance. I needed to increase my vertical leap.
You did.
And, yeah, that's the same game. Remember Tommy Lasorda taking that spill? He was coaching third base in the All-Star game. That was that same game. If memory serves me properly. That was 24 years ago.
Yeah.
Only baseball All-Star game I've been to was in Seattle. You ever been to an All-Star game?
I have not. Not been to an All-Star game in any sport.
Yeah, me neither. All-Star Baseball would be fun,
It
though.
would be.
1-0.
I'll tell you what.
I feel like that's the one where they actually care.
They do, because home field is granted for the World Series to the American International League.
They just had it in Seattle a few years ago, right?
I think so.
Very recently.
Yeah, because J-Rod almost won the Derby. Remember, he got hot as heck in the home run derby, and the fans were going bonkers. That would have been 4 years ago now.
Is that how long it's been? 2021?
Yeah, I think so. I remember I was driving with my son and my daughter. We were going to 22. It was 2022.
It was 22.
Yeah, we were driving up to, where were we going? Bear Lake or something? I think we were, Montana. We were going to Flathead Lake.
There you go.
We're going to Washington. We went to Washington. I was on my way to Washington listening to the Derby in Safeco Park. That's what I was doing. I can't remember all these road trips after all these years.
There you go.
Hunt steps off the back of the mound as Maddox
And
Jensen.
everybody in the car is like, why do we got to listen to this, Dad? Turn some music on. I'm like, no way. J-Rod might win the Derby. You know what the second best All-Star game is? There's a shot in the center.
And he gets there. That's Benton making the play, pushes the runner back to first, and it's out number 2.
In my opinion, certainly not a Pro Bowl. NBA has deteriorated, but I've always enjoyed the All-Star weekend with the three-point and the dunk contest, but the game itself's always sucked. I think the All-Star race and the pit crew challenge, I think NASCAR actually has a pretty good All-Star weekend in the middle of the season out in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I've never watched NASCAR All-Stars, but I'd be down for it.
They do some fun stuff with the pit crew challenges at the All-Star weekend. That's fascinating stuff.
Working
to
those
me.
guys in, I like
now,
that.
I know some people might go, "Oh, Devin, you're crazy," but I like motorsports.
I love that kind of stuff. I love motorsports.
You're big into F1.
I'm a huge Formula One fan.
And I'm more NASCAR, but I've watched a lot more F1 the last year than I ever have before since it started coming to Vegas.
Another fly out to center field, and that will do it. They put it away with no hits one hit and one left on base, no score. All right, we will be back to the top of the third when we return with the Fan Sports Network crew on KSLSports.com.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Colton Hill will be the leadoff batter for the Flyers to get things started in the top of the third inning. Caden Formaster, Paul Ratliff, Devin Dixon here at Utah Tech University. Bruce Hurstfield in St. George, Utah. The view of I-15 in the background. As Colton Hill sends one back into left underneath it. That's out number 1. Kidman will make the play on the first swing of the bat in the third inning.
People are thinking, oh, it must be hot down in St. George. Now, 66 degrees right now. Wind has picked up a little from when we started this game to probably an 8-mile-an-hour, 9-mile-an-hour breeze.
Brings up Carter Turley. He got on base his last at bat with a walk. Tied up game 1 apiece. Both runs scored in the first inning. And here's Turley fouling the first one away. Hammond, the command has been really good. He's throwing strikes.
Yeah, he is. I think just 2 walks thus far.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And, of course, Turley being one of those walks, but, I mean, he's over 500 on the ball-to-strike ratio right now.
Doing a great job.
Another one. This one's popped up, headed over into right field, foul territory. It'll settle in foul territory, so he'll get back into the box with the 0-2.
I thought I was getting better at multitasking, but I got to apologize to anybody that's looking for this game on Instagram. I put the softball Ridgeline link up on the post. Now I got to go fix it, guys. I was trying to get the stream out. Nah.
Well,
I don't even know how to fix that. I guess I delete it and start over, right?
Well, if they're hearing your apology, that means they found us anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Very true.
We'll
Yes,
look on
true.
the bright side.
They're like, no worries, Devin.
No worries, we got you. We're here. The 0-2 off the end of the bat. That's going to fall into the gap in shallow right. A base hit for Carter Turley.
I just saw Ridgeline and just guessed wrong. Carter Turley swinging a hot bat, guys.
Yeah, he's found a way to impact multiple games. He had that huge sliding catch yesterday.
It's on to Carson Hunt. His last at bat flew out. One out, one on. Runner goes. Ball gets away from the catcher. He's going to get there safely. Not really a wild pitch. The catcher just tried to hurry and pop up and pick off the runner, but lost it. Smith was not able to keep it in his grasp. So, 1-0 count.
That one just outside from Hammond.
(2-0). Again, this is Carson Hunt. He's got a runner on second. One out. He'll step out of the box for time. 2-0 count.
Hunt, the most dangerous batter by average on this Flyers roster.
Swung on, missed.
Who's going for the fences there?
82 miles an hour. That's kind of where he's sitting there, 80, 81, 82. I haven't registered 83 yet on the gun. He's sitting there in that low 80s.
It's not a bad spot to be, huh?
Yeah, well, that was good location, too, kind of down in the zone, and Hunt couldn't go get it.
Popped straight up. Third baseman coming over in foul territory, and he makes the grab.
And he got him on the off-speed pitch there, didn't he?
He did.
69 miles an hour.
And I think, Caden, you brought up a good point. I mean, Easton Hammond has been throwing a lot of strikes and putting the ball in the zone, and getting weak contact, pop-ups. He had one that was tapped back to him. You know, he's not maybe getting the Ks we expected, but not having the walks either.
This is Jake Andreas now with 2 away, runner on second. That pitch goes high. Easton Hammond sitting at 55 pitches here in the top of the third. Still in a good spot with the pitch count. Throw from the lefty. It's a grounder through the gap, 5-6 hole. They're going to send the runner around from second, third, and he will stand up all the way in for the score home. Dixie now leads 2-1.
Flyers starting to take off here in this inning as 2-out rally starts, as they got the nice hit into the outfield, brings the man home. But I think this rally just beginning now, as the beginning of this lineup, or the top of the order, is just beginning here for this Flyer team.
Jake Andre, it's been fun to watch over the years. Guy that puts the time, the work, baseball family. Little known fact, he's playing with his sister, Jordan. She's a sophomore on this Flyer baseball team, only girl playing high school varsity baseball in the state of Utah. Haven't seen her yet here in bracket play, but she pitched 20 innings during the regular season. She's kind of the number 4 pitcher on this Flyer team. Maybe
set to play a big role next year.
I'm wondering if we'll maybe see her in relief today.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know.
We've got potentially 2 games today if Dixie ends up winning this one.
No, we had Shunner Nyberg on during the reveal show, Katie and you and I, when we unveiled the brackets with KSL Sports, and we talked with Shunner Nyberg, and he had nothing but great things to say about her work ethic, her preparation, her athleticism. I mean, she's the real deal, folks, playing baseball. Right. But it's Jake that just swats in a go-ahead run.
And it's a grounder off the bunt. The throw to first. It's not there. Ball gets away. Runner from second goes over to third. There's no one even standing on second. He rounds third. He's just going to go home. Slides in, safe.
Oh. The ball was there. They just missed the tag. But what a slide that was, getting under that tag.
Wow.
The throw was in time, but he had such a stretch with the tag, guys, as he flung the catcher's mitt back. I couldn't tell if he got him or not. If he did touch him, it was probably in time, but the home plate umpire's 2 feet away. He says safe, so I'm assuming he missed the tag.
Yeah, I mean, what I was saying there, getting under that slide, under that tag, that slide was masterful.
Jake Andres hits in a run, then comes all the way around and scores on a bad throw to first, on a bunt. It's supposed to be a sack bunt to move the runner, and they get the run out of it. That's not supposed to happen, guys, but it worked perfectly for Dixie High School.
It really did. It worked exactly as they intended it to.
And then, Max Larkin, he's now at second, so he's sitting out there in position to score a run as well. 3-1 Flyers now. Here in the bottom of the third inning with the lead. Chin music. Boy, that almost got Marcus Benson. Just barely rips the head back out of the way. They can string another one together here. Good speed out there with Larkin at second.
Absolutely, it's 1-1.
Ooh.
They got him leaning.
Thought he almost had him there, but the throw a little off target.
Got to lead the shortstop over to the bag, right? He had to reach back to where he had just vacated from, and luckily got enough to block it into the dirt. Didn't go into center field, but nearly an out, then nearly an throw into center field there, where Larkin probably could have got down to third. Instead, we just reset.
And swing and a miss. Good lead out there by Larkin. He had to go back, though. One-two with 2 outs.
Watching Hammond, the pitcher for Ridgeline's demeanor right now. He still seems uber focused. Doesn't seem rattled, even though he's given up the lead. And the scoreboard here says 2-1, but it's 3-1, right, guys?
It is 3-1.
Yep.
It's 3-1
Two runs have been played this inning.
Did he go? Yes, they have to go throw down, and they got him. So, 2-run score for the Flyers. They leave one on base. 1 hit, 1 error.
Yep, that error cost him, too.
It did cost him. So, with that, we close it out to the bottom of the third. The Flyers now with a 2-run lead over Ridgeline here on KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West, or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Back at it here with the crew from Utah Tech University. We've got ourselves a ball game now, 3-1. Dixie was able to take it away from the tied game at 1 apiece, and now it's time for Ridgeline to see if they can do some damage. Top of the lineup, Nate Daly is settled into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch is away for ball 1.
Not a bad crowd for this early 11 o'clock first pitch today.
I was thinking the same thing.
Popped up. Headed over into foul territory. Playable? No. It'll take a bounce over into the bullpen.
Hunt been pretty efficient so far. Guys, that was just his 39th pitch here as we're firing up the bottom of the third. Averaging 13 and a half pitches an inning or so. If he can work quickly through this one. Now, but he's behind here.
Popped up. This one's playable. Still going to settle in around foul territory. That would have landed right about on the line if it would have landed. But instead, Andres is there for the catch.
Range back and grab that one, but
good thing Jake's over 6 feet, right?
Yeah,
long arms.
long wingspan there made it that catch doable. But man, that was a close moment. But gets the out and one in the inning.
Trivia question for you today for our KSL viewers and our Fan Sports Network listeners. Who was the last? Jake Andreas is committed to the University of San Francisco, the Dons, West Coast Conference.
Okay.
Who was the last Region 9 player that committed and went and played for the Dons out in San Francisco?
Ooh, that is a great question that I definitely do not know the answer to.
I got to say, I probably don't either.
Played for Snow Canyon, 5 or 6 years ago. He's still playing in the minor leagues now, I believe. Down in, I think was in Arizona last spring. I lost track of him this spring. He was a pitcher. His name was Breck Eichelberger.
Okay.
Breck Eichelberger. If you had that on your sheet, you win.
That's right.
We should actually win some teriyaki chicken from Honolulu Grill. Compliments of Paulie, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Popped up, caught over at second.
Just tell him to send me a Venmo request.
Is there any money in that thing?
There might be. Couple loose coins and such.
I say that because Honolulu Grill is a great sponsor of high school baseball here on the Fan Sports Network. We had lunch there on Monday. We might have to go to Honolulu Grill again today, guys.
We should actually
I don't get sick of Honolulu Grill.
Me neither.
We should have a new iteration of the old game, Stump the Schwab.
Yeah.
Oh,
you remember that
yeah.
game? They should play that with you, Devin. Stump the double and any Region 9 trivia question. If they can stump you,
that won't be hard
they
to
get
do.
free Honolulu Grill.
That won't be hard to do.
I don't know. You got over 20 years in the area covering sports. A lot of knowledge in that mind.
0-2 count. Strike swinging on the first and caught him looking on the second. Pitch number 3, got him looking. Backwards K. It's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout, and they're out of the inning. Top of the 4th. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. It is the top of the 4th when we return here on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Ojegra from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Welcome back on in, everybody. Top of the fourth inning is upon us. The Flyers back in action with Hudson Wright stepping up to the plate to lead things off in the inning.
And a 3-1 lead right now for Dixie is nice, but not satisfying, right? This game's still hanging in limbo. They want to keep tacking some on, and Wright, who's had a hot tournament, gets a chance to kind of set the table and get them going.
That ball gets away from the catcher.
Hudson Wright, you talk about having a hot tournament. He's up to 300 with his batting average, 6 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 home run. Just a pup, too, just a freshman.
Yeah, he's a young, up-and-coming, talented player. That's the thing about Dixie. Yes, they've got their senior class, but then you mix in some really talented underclassmen. They've got a wide range of 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders.
Yeah. Kind of reminds you of the Desert Hills team of last year that just had so many young players and then ended up being the #1 seed in the entire state tournament this year. So
yeah, they are senior heavy. They do have 3 starters at least that are underclassmen though.
Yeah.
With Harmaskina Jr. and Briggs Fillmore, who's a sophomore, and then Swanson's also a sophomore. So I know they at least got 3 in the starting lineup that are under 12th grade. Here, though, rare to see a freshman start. I remember when the Flyer manager, Chandler Nyberg, was a freshman, and he was clinching a state championship for, at the time, their manager, Jeff Messerly, who's been watching our coverage here, was chatting with Coach Mess on text yesterday. He still keeps tabs on the Fly boys, and, of course, Chandler Nyberg played for him back in that 06 season, I believe it was, 2006. When Chandler Nyberg was a freshman and came in to pitch and win the state championship that year.
Now I'm confused. I thought it was only a 3-2 count, but he walked over to first. So it must have hit him.
McGuire played so well yesterday. Chandler Nyberg going to go back to him today. He's going to get a pinch hit here in the top of the 4th inning. McGuire's just a sophomore, guys, but 429 batting average. He's only had 7 at-bats this season, but he's 3 for 7, including a good day yesterday. Johnny McGuire. And again, he came in and would have, if the Flyers could have eked that one out last night, that extra inning game, he would have been the winning pitcher potentially there, pitching on the back end.
And was he the pitcher of record for the
Yeah,
loss?
They started with MacArthur, they went to Larkin, and then McGuire went deep in that game.
Yeah.
I think he pitched 3 or 4 innings.
He did.
Well, they're trying to get him in here with a sack bunt to push a runner over to scoring position. A little small ball game, but he's 0-2 here. He has to go strike swinging for the strikeout and the first out of the inning.
Been really impressed with Easton Hammond on the mound today, though.
Hasn't made it easy. He hasn't walked a high volume of guys. That was the big concern coming into today with 30 walks before today's appearance.
Are we still at 2 on the walk count?
I think so.
I believe just 2.
Another attempted bunt. The throw back to first. It's close. Safe.
Woo. Huddy right there was leaning, wasn't he?
I think if that tag was a little further out in front of the bag, there might have been a closer play than it already was. That was super close, but I think the positioning of the tag just a little off there.
So that's strike one. The play at first base got us all excited there, but it is the 0-1 count. Ground or foul.
Gilmore 0 for 2 so far. Did make a diving catch in the outfield, but love to get his first base knock of the game here with one away, with the Flyers up by 2 runs, 3-1. We're kind of right around the halfway point of this scheduled 7-inning baseball game. It's an elimination game if you're just tuning in. Winner will play later on this evening, and loser will pack them up, and the season comes to an end.
Swung on, and it's strike 3.
At least he went down swinging, right?
Yeah, 2 big Ks here for Hammond.
That was the off-speed pitch from Hammond, too. You know, he's been given a steady dose of fastballs, and then he throws that 72-mile breaking ball, and it's hard to time up to it. Hill 0 for 2 as well. He's looking for his first hit of the game now.
2 outs and 1 on board. Got him.
Man, got that lower leg. Got that was way inside, guys, and that was the 82-mile-an-hour fastball, and so that one didn't feel too good down there on the calf area.
Couldn't.
No.
So Hill takes one for the team. Colton Hill. His dad, Jeremy Hill, one of the assistant coaches on this Dixie team, was been with the Flyers for at least, I think, 12 years. This is his 12th season. Of course, when Danny Ibsen resigned after last season's state championship, they opened up the search, and Chunner Nyberg got it. Coach Hill was one of the guys that stuck around. Dave Horlocker moved on with Coach Ibsen. He was the longtime pitching coach. Nice to have somebody like Jeremy Hill in that dugout when you're a first-year coach. Got Jagan Levitt and Hobbs Nyberg helping out his older brother, too. Everybody remembers, if you followed high school sports over the years, Hobbs Nyberg, he's in the dugout there, among others. Start naming assistant coaches, and I'm going to miss somebody. But he's put together a pretty nice staff at Dixie High School after Coach Ibsen stepped aside. Spend more time with the family.
Sure. It's a 3-1 ball game. There's 2 on, 2 outs, 1-0 count to Carter Turley. They look over at second. No throw.
Ever since I've been covering sports in Southern Utah, it was Messerly and then Ibsen. And it's just been stability and class and competing, and always knew the Flyers were going to be in the mix for a state title year in, year out. And this year they haven't missed a beat with the new head coach.
This one's hit well, going back into left.
Trouble.
Off the top of the wall, 1 run scores. And that will be a single off the top of the wall for the catcher, Carter Turley.
Yeah, Turley's made an impact in every game he's played in bracket play thus far, and he makes his presence known once again with that top-of-the-wall shot. And, man, the future Rainbow Warrior.
You like saying that.
I love saying that. That's one of the best mascots in all of the NCAA.
Carter Turley is a big-time player. He was right up there, Caden. Do you remember? He was right up there in the preseason MVP voting during our media day coverage with our combined MVP voting, which was the Fan Sports Network on our staff, St. George News, and then all the coaches. I think he was second or third in the voting, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was up there. He was really high.
Hagen Reed was the preseason MVP. We'll see him in the game coming up next, but Turley was right there.
Now this is Carson Hunt, another guy with a good bat. Runner goes. Throw down. Nobody's
No
there.
one's-
They try to block it off, and it gets away. It's rolling into center field. One run's going to come score, and the runner from first makes his way to third. It's a 5-1 ball game.
Just a total miscommunication there between.
Well, what happened was Cook, the second baseman, looked like he was going to fake the cutoff and then throw to third. But when he realized the runner on third for Dixie wasn't trying to go home on the throw, he let the ball go through, thinking the shortstop there, Ripken Jensen, was going to be covering, but he wasn't at the bag, so it goes into center field.
That's a miscue. They couldn't have it.
That is 4 Riverhawk errors, guys.
Yeah.
2 of their errors have directly plated runs for Dixie, and now they've opened up a 5-1 lead.
Wow. Pitch goes high. So it's a 2-1
And I
count.
think, guys, don't you score that
That's a throwing error
because
on the
nobody
catcher.
touched it. Yeah, that's what I
Throwing
would
error
think.
on the catcher.
And it wasn't a bad throw. That's the unfortunate thing there for Smith behind the dish.
Well, and the problem, too, is, I mean, we saw what the design play was from Ridgeline and from Dixie. Dixie's was obviously still, maybe you can get that guy from third in. Ridgeline's was, let's cut it off early. I don't care if he steals. We're ready to pick off this guy here. He just missed the catch.
Uh-oh, Turley slipped down, but Smith, the catcher, slipped down too and couldn't get the baseball out of the dirt to throw it to third and try to tag him out. You know, good things happen when you apply pressure on defenses, right? And that's what Dixie did there. They put the wheels in motion. You want to give us second base, we'll swipe a bag. If you want to throw it down, we'll take our chances to try to score, and it just backfired on Ridgeline there.
Oh, got him looking.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hunt didn't love it.
Hunt was ready to run off to first.
I've yet to see somebody that darts to first
get the call
in the state tournament. If
Yeah.
it's borderline and you start to go, you're rung up.
That's right.
Well, one is left on base. Not after a bunch scored, though. We saw in that inning alone 2 runs for Dixie. It's a 5-1 ball game. 1 error there from Ridgeline as well. We head to the bottom of the 4th here with KSLSports.com and the Fan Sports Network.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Sam Swan will be leading off for Ridgeline here, the righty. First pitch from Hunt goes inside, ball 1.
Yeah, now we're getting into, obviously, into the bottom of the 4th here, and or the top.
Yeah, bottom of the 4th.
Oh, bottom of the 4th, okay.
Yeah, bottom 4. Fouls the last one away. Yeah, we're not a do-or-die time yet for Ridgeline. They've still got time, as this one is shot just foul down the third base line. He's got the umpires dancing out there.
Yeah. That was a hot shot.
What would it take to get Paulie dancing in the press box?
A little Shakira, maybe?
Maybe.
You like Shakira?
No, not really. But she's got a few hits. You know I like the hits.
Yeah, you're a hits guy.
Yeah.
Popped up, foul territory. This is going to go on top of the netting. There's some sweets down there right behind home plate. And landed on top of the netting there for him. So, another foul ball. Stays alive with 1-2.
The battle begins now. 1-2 count.
And outside pitch, ball 2.
I feel like the Riverhawks want to start to get something formulated here, not wait until their last at-bats. Wow, look at that stroke.
This one's hit well. It's going down the line. Could stay fair. Is it gone? I think it's gone. They're saying home run. How about it?
Wow, that one was close. Where it landed was over the Ford emblem there. Looked foul, but where it crossed is the question mark, and the official running down that third base line says round tripper, and the Riverhawks get a little burst of momentum with the home run over the fence.
Yeah, they needed that not only for the run on the scoreboard, but look at the dugout on fire once again, ready to go, dialed back in with their chance to try and climb into this one. Down 5-2.
Now
maybe they try and go back-to-back. Cale Kidman, their leading home run guy on the team with 4.
Hey, there you go. Fouls that one away.
Swan, though, that feels like a momentum-swinging home run, doesn't it?
It really does. That's a good shift in the right direction for this Ridgeline Riverhawks team.
Not much had been happening against Hunt. They've had some letdowns defensively. You needed that.
This takes a single hopper over to short. The throw to first. He can't get it there. It's off the mark.
And those are the breaks you need if you're the Riverhawks. Down 3. That's normally a routine out, but thrown off the bag there and able to get first or safe at first base.
And did Larkin rush the throw there, or it's just a bad throw?
I think it was just a bad throw. He didn't look rushed. He took 2 steps, set his feet, and let it fly, but just not enough on it, I feel like.
So moments ago, a dealer collision big hit for Swan on that round tripper. It was a solo shot home run to cut it to 5-2, and now an air E6 on the throw from Larkin, the shortstop.
And another good bat on ball. Going back. Bounces off the base of the wall. Gilmore's out there. It's rolling back on him. Run around third. The throw in is going to be fielded by the catcher, and another run has scored on an RBI double.
Here comes Ridgeline.
Yeah, how the complexion of a game can change so quickly. I mean, they were in a kind of a rough spot, down 5-1 and now 5-3, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound here to slow things down for the Flyers.
Yeah, don't know if they're going to go get him or not. I don't know. I think they're just going to check on him and see how he's feeling. I don't think Chutter Nyberg is going to make a move right here.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to keep him out there. This is Carson Hunt on the mound. And Hunt will remain.
Well, look, I mean, he's a sophomore. He's getting a taste of the mound in a state tournament against the number 3 seed Ridgeline team. Only lost 4 games all year. And this is another time through the lineup. They're starting to see him a little bit better. He's not a guy that's going to overpower you. And that fastball on that last pitch, to see it was only 78-mile-an-hour pitch and toasted Gilmore off the wall. What was it, halfway up the wall, guys, on that last hit?
Yeah. So this is Ripken Jensen, the shortstop.
And the big thing is they still have no outs. So this got the makings of a big inning for Ridgeline unless Hunt can gain control of the inning.
Yeah, and I mean, just like that, 5-3 ball game, right? We talked about they have time to come back. Well, maybe the time is now.
Yeah, Uncle Momentum is rearing his head back and saying, let's switch it up here. The momentum shifting back to Ridgeline for the moment being.
Fouled away.
78 miles an hour on the Intermountain Sports Performance Radar gun on that last pitch, fouled straight back by off of Hunt.
Looking at the runner at second. Here's the pitch in. It goes high.
Wow, Last pitch 77. See if he comes back up with a changeup or something off speed, breaking ball here.
This one's hit into left. It'll get down at one hop, rounding third. The throw to third, no play at home. And another run scored. It's an RBI single.
Yep, came back with a fastball at 79, and he laced it into right. Gilmore, nice job getting over to it, cutting it off, but easily scoring that run from second base. And we got a one-run ball game, guys. Nobody wants to go home.
And the second time through the order here, or now third time through the order, is I think these Ridgeline Riverhawk batters starting to ID Hunt's stuff a little better, starting to see it more, and not saying it's looking like a watermelon, but they're just seeing the ball better the third time through at this point.
Momentum is obviously a big indicator here as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's so easy to get that feeling inside of you that, hey, all my buddies are out there hitting away. Why not me? This guy's hittable. Why not me?
Yeah. It's very contagious when keep the line moving. I mean, the simplest turn to put, and they are moving right now through the order.
Strike one looking. It was a good curveball coming in from Hunt. 0-1 here to Maddox Jensen. Outside for ball one. Chase down the runner back to first. Still no outs. Dixie leads 5-4.
Maddox Jensen, just a sophomore, .315 batting average.
Outside. Two one. Another pitch outside.
Going to get something to hit here. Absolutely is. Starting to labor a little bit, Hunt is. So, not like he's hurt or anything, just it's been some pitches, and this has been a long inning for him.
Pulled back on the bunt. Did he go? No.
Lost him 77 miles an hour there. And, yeah, you're right, Paulie. I mean, pitch count's still not too bad. He's at 66 pitches.
Yeah.
But we're still bottom of the fourth, so definitely getting kind of the halfway mark. Remember, you can go 110 and then finish the batter. If you start the batter before 110, that is the max in a 7-inning high school baseball game governed by the UHSAA. We got a new website. We were checking that out yesterday. The new app dropped, too. Good stuff.
Pulled back on the bunt. Ball one. Tying run on second, the leading run on first. They could really break this open here. Still no outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's been phenomenal bottom of the fourth. 3 runs already coming around to score. Another one. This one's a bunt. They'll throw to first. He won't get it there. Safe. The bunt was successful. Everyone on base. Everyone safe.
Yeah, and really no error there. That's a bunt single there. Hunt has to go to the third base bag side of the mound to get it. Kind of looks, surveys, sees he's got nothing but first, but the throw is just a little bit high, and so MacArthur had to leap just to maybe, 6 inches, Paulie, there?
Yeah.
And that was all he needed. Now, if he stays on the bag, is he out? That's the question.
The head first slide, too. Look at that effort there. I mean, head first slide into first base.
I'm going to get the kid a single on that. That's how I would score that.
You got to score that a single.
That's a tough play to make.
Out.
He's got some speed. Cook was moving over there. Swung on and missed. We're at the top of the lineup with Nate Dowley. He's got bases loaded, no outs. You dream of this moment in the playoffs. Outside, ball one. Still anybody's game, even though Ridgeline is making a run at it. Dixie can put a stop to it at any moment.
Yeah, but, man, things have unraveled quickly for the Flyers. You feel like they're certainly on their heels here.
They definitely are. So it's 1-2.
If you're not watching and you're listening, Flyers got the all-white jerseys with the blue numbers and then the white bottoms with the neon action green tops today. Paulie loves those.
Yeah. The action green.
2-2. Going out into left. Gilmore settles under it, makes the grab. Runner is going to go from third, and it is a tied ball game.
You never want to go down easy in the playoffs. So we knew this Ridgeline Riverhawk team would not do that, and here they come playing a little small ball, getting a run in to tie this game, and still 2 outs or 1 out only. So they got 2 outs to play with, and some dangerous hitters about to step in.
Ridgeline now 5 runs on 6 hits, 3 or 4 errors, depending on how you want to score it. Dixie, 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in this game. We're tied up, haven't settled anything in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stats brought to you by Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. You guys ever been up to the sanctuary?
I have not.
Awesome.
I haven't either. My wife and I we were talking about going one of the days. She's a big animal lover, so
she'd love it.
She'd definitely have a good time.
Roadhouse rooms remodeled. They're nice. You can stay right there in Kanab at the Roadhouse and the Merc, and then go up into the park. They got a little $5 all-you-can-eat lunch, and you can go see all the animals up for adoption. They got a ton of different animals and hundreds of cats and dogs and rabbits, but they have snakes and horses and all kinds of things.
Yeah. I need a new companion,
You
new
need
best
a new
friend.
miniature horse, Paulie?
Something. Got to go check those fellas out up there.
If anything, go spend the day playing with some dogs.
That's right, yeah.
I know that they allow you to take a dog out on a walk. You know, you can just go and hang out with some of the animals. If you want to go take one of them out on a trail, you can. Bring them back.
That's cool.
So you don't have to, if you're a little apprehensive, you can at least just go and
can borrow.
You can at least go and give some of them some love. You know, they need that too.
95.9, the Hawk does our Wet Nose Wednesdays.
Yeah.
The name of the dog, it looks like a little bulldog. I saw that today. Name of the dog was Metallica.
There you go.
Love it.
Adopt Metallica, bestfriends.org.
Did you see that Metallica played a show at Virginia Tech? And
they did.
That's where they do the Inner Sandman. So
yeah,
I heard it registered an earthquake down there.
Yeah,
it
the
was so
Richter
loud.
scale was rocking as well.
Yeah.
3-2, bases loaded with 1 out.
The younger generation's like, who's Metallica?
Here's the pitch on 3-2, and they are going to walk in a run.
Wow, 78 mile an hour there, just couldn't locate it, just off the zone. And Ridgeline has
Or not
taken
walk in
the
a run,
lead.
excuse me, but walk into bases loaded.
Yeah, still tied 5-5.
Forgive me. Our graphics had there was a runner on third, and I just needed to put the effort in and look over at third.
And Clark will step in, looking for his first hit of the day. Hunt now at 80 pitches, guys.
Clark would love his 12th double. He leads the team with 11, so he'd love that that team-leading 12th double that come through and clean the bases out right here.
Dixie, of course, would love a good double play.
That's right. Both teams looking for a double of some sort here. Double
play
play
for the Flyers, perhaps. Maybe a good double that could be a base-clearing double. 2-0. Both of those were low and away for Hunt. Here's the pitch. That one's down the middle.
77 there. kind of where he sits with that fastball, that 77 to 79 range. Again, Hunt just a sophomore.
Another good pitch. He got that one breaking over for strike 2.
And you kind of feel like maybe, just maybe, if they can solve Hunt one more time here and get a hit here and give Ridgeline the lead, that might do it for him. Or he can stick around and pitch another inning if he can get out of this trouble.
Caught it, tag to the base, the double play, unassisted on third from Jake Andreas.
Oh, man, what a play that was. The snag, as we see here on the replay, just reaches up and snags this ball and then tags him off all in one foul swoop. What a play.
Wow. Might have to be our, at this point, an Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game candidate. Phenomenal there from Jake Andreas.
The timing was great because you felt like Hunt was kind of laboring. He was in trouble. And Jake Andreas, big-time play defensively for Dixie High.
We take a break. Top of the 5th, all tied up here with 5 on the board for each with the Fan Sports Network crew. It's KSLSports.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Well, immediately after the big play, Jake Andreas gets to carry the momentum into the batter's box. He's up now for the Flyers. First pitch on the mark, strike 1. Couldn't find it on the breaker.
I don't know if we went through Jake's stats. 307, 27 hits, 16 RBIs, 8 doubles, no home runs, but an extremely talented hitter and patient hitter.
He's facing a 1-2 at the moment.
And look, anytime you're hitting above 300, you're a good high school hitter, right, guys?
That's right.
You're a good high school hitter, but make no mistake, San Francisco's recruiting him for his right arm.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, a lot of these guys, they go to the next level, and they'll tell you, they're like, man, the last time I swung a bat was high school, and he is going to be one of these guys. He's definitely going to the next level for pitching. But this one's ripped past the second baseman, and it'll roll into center field. It's a stand-up single for Jake Andres.
And in a deadlock game like this is 5-5, to get the first runner on with no outs, I think that just sets up for a big inning. I mean, here come the Flyers, as they're going to get it going here, I believe.
Here's my mighty might, Mr. Max Larkin.
Pitched real admirably yesterday for these Flyers in that thriller of a game with the Warriors.
Showed bunt, pulled back, ball 1.
And he's worked hard, right? Works with Willie, and when he's not with the team, same as Carter Turley and Marcus Benson.
Yeah.
Always in the cages, always swinging. 269 batting average. Just a sophomore, though. The future looks so bright for Max Larkin, but they could use a big one here.
Shows bunt, pulls back, ball's away from the catcher, bounces off the backstop, and runner will advance easily over to second base.
Now no need to sacrifice. I would say swing away here and try and drive him in.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Chutter Nyberg and Max Larkin are talking about.
Yeah.
Here. Do we? What are you feeling?
Yeah, that's right.
2-0 count. No outs. Still showing bunt. Pulled back. Called strike.
Yeah, Hammond 77 there. Just paints the outside corner. It's tough as a pitcher to keep your focus when you know the bunt's coming. You got to really focus in on your spot.
Yep.
Correct. Now, Hammond's getting up there in the pitch count as well.
90, 91. Somewhere right in that range. Is that what
Yeah, I got 91. This will make it 92 with that one fouled away.
Yep.
It's good to know that my stats are on board with the official Game Changer stats as well.
Ridgeline's the home team. I'm looking at Dixie's.
Oh, okay. Well, with Dixie's,
but they're real similar.
Still good.
Real similar.
Still good. Evened up at 2 apiece. Here we go. Outside, works it full.
I haven't checked the Ridgeline Game Changer box score, but there is one hit and one error discrepancy on the scoreboard here at Brucehurst versus the visiting Game Changer. They gave one of the Flyers a hit, and the press box gave it an error.
Popped up. Coming in, make the play from first. No!
Oh.
He dropped it.
Wow.
We've seen a lot of fielding errors throughout this tournament, the wind blowing all week long, but that was a very unfortunate time for that one in a really tight game, tie ball game, and could have been an out, but instead it's 2 Flyers on, no outs.
That's a good player over there, Swan, too. I mean,
yeah. It is a little breezy. You could say it got caught up in the wind. That's tough.
The score at E3, a fielding error there.
Good first pitch. It's called strike. Marcus Benson.
Hammond's like, man, I get a pop up there with one on. Now we got an out. And instead now 2 on and nobody out. And Benson's been raking.
He has. Up
Hammond.
to 346. I think he was up to 315, 320 somewhere in there just a couple weeks ago.
Check swing. Didn't go.
You know, Benson kind of been a little bit of a late bloomer.
Oh, he did go. They appealed.
And I think
first base said yes.
I think part of that's just the testament to his work ethic, right? It's finally just coming into form. Mentioned he spends a lot of time in the cages. And 346, nothing to sniff at. That's a good number for a senior.
Low.
I think with his speed and his ability out in the outfield, I could see him as kind of a JUCO product, guys, the way he's played this year. Somebody giving him a shot, and he's only going to keep getting better and better and better. Love the way this kid approaches the ballpark on a day-to-day basis.
Pitch from Hammond. Stays outside on the breaker. Can't come back across. So it's 2-2. Now Hammond, the pitch count, it's dangerously high. He's at 98 at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to have to work to get out of this inning.
And I'm sure that's the goal, try to get out of this inning, and if not, they're going to have to dip into relief. As this one's ripped, short.
That'll
it's
help.
there to field it, the double play. Bang, bang. 2 outs away.
That helps, Paulie. Spot on. I mean, there's some work in the middle infield. 4-6-3. That's a Honolulu Grill double play. Go get a double scoop of their famous white rice with that gravy sauce. It's so sweet and irresistible. Cool pork. This me and Caden's favorite. The teriyaki chicken, the katsu chicken, good. The beef, the steak, so good as well. Everything good. It's all good at Honolulu Grill. Shout out to Boo Boo and the guys down there. 7th South, 7th East. They hooked the Fan Sports Network up with some food the other day here at the press box for the 4A State Baseball Championships. It was good.
It really was. Excellent. Much needed for sure.
Hit right back to the pitcher. This could do it. And it does. What a way to get out of the inning. After Dixie goes through, bats well, they load up the bases. Just about load up the bases, but they can't get it done. So, score remains 5-5. Into the bottom of the fifth we go. Ridgeline trying to take the momentum and get a lead here from the Flyers when we return on the Fan Sports Network in KSL Sports.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Today's game is brought to you by Down East, House of John, Udi and Associates, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Pitching change for the Flyers, and it is a historic day here at Utah Tech University. We've got Jordan Andreas out on the mound for Dixie, the only female baseball player in high school in the state of Utah.
Yeah, and I think there's only one playing collegiately. She's on the USA team. She'll be playing a bunch of ball. She's a sophomore, and she's got some good numbers. And I've seen her pitch in JV, but this is my first look at her live in a varsity game, and this comes in a big spot. She's coming in a 5-5 tie game, later innings, and for Jordan, 4.06 ERA, 2-0 record. She's made 6 appearances for Chandler Nyberg this year, 20 2/3 work, and she's struck out 18 and walked 6, so some pretty good numbers for the young sophomore female pitcher.
Inside, called strike. She's looking at an 0-2 count.
Yeah, and I'm going to guess, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say a lot of these Ridgeline hitters have not hit off a female pitcher ever before, unless it was in little league, right?
This one's popped up and sent foul, giving chase, but it's going to be out of play.
Final line on Carson Hunt today. He gives up 5 runs, 6 hits, and going to get a no decision out of this one today. But you know what? He got him through the 5th, right? He got him here to this point. Now they'll turn it over to Jordan. I was talking with Jordan and Jake's dad. He's been instrumental in pushing him. He's a great baseball mind. Coached him coming up through youth baseball, and her future's so bright. And the Dixie softball team's like, can you play both, please?
Yeah, you would think so, right?
Can we have it too? She loves the game of baseball. Got the gun out here. Some numbers.
Got it, swinging.
61-mile-an-hour curveball there for Andreas, and the bottom fell out of that.
Yeah, that was an impressive pitch. It looked like it was on a table and just dropped right off. And incredible start for her in this first playoff appearance.
And did you see that exchange there? Swan came over right to Kidman and gave him some instructions as he steps in.
And another
one
strike.
Just falls off the table, completely drops off. And
59 miles an hour, guys, on that breaking ball.
This one stays out. First ball.
75 miles an hour on that fastball, though, right? So you're going from 75 down to 59 on that breaking ball. That's a big speed discrepancy on the off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, another strike.
Roaring ovation out there in the crowd, you can tell.
When Ed Rogers, the public address announcer, before we came back on the air, announced her into pitch, the crowd was buzzing, guys. That was 61 on that last curveball that dropped.
Out of the zone.
74-mile-an-hour pitch that just way outside. Good stop there by Turley to
keep
glove
that
it.
one
Nobody
in.
on base, but still, it's catcher's instincts, right?
Yeah.
Inside, got him looking. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Jordan Andreas.
Great start for her, guys. Don't want to overplay this. Like, yes, she's female, but she knows how to pitch.
Hey, a good pitcher is a good pitcher.
She's hitting her spots, and she's all about business right now on the mound. And quickly, 2 outs, and the Ridgeline hitters, both Swan and Kevin, look baffled.
Low. Ball 1.
Hammond, big bat. 1 for 2 today. And 1 go off the wall.
This one on a hopper over to pitcher. No play there. It's going to be late.
And as she went to backhand it coming off the mound, it just stayed in the grass. And then by the time she went down and barehanded it, it was too late. Hammond, who doesn't have great speed, but he gets moving. Barely, by half a stride, half a step, beat that throw out. And she didn't rush the throw. I liked that. She didn't compound the mistake with another mistake and make a bad throw. She took her time and put a little zip on it, but just couldn't get him. And now looks like a pinch runner here. I'm sure they're going to score that E1.
Yeah, I would think so.
Ripken Jensen now gets his cuts in against Jordan.
Pitch high. Ball 1.
And I figured, when Dixie dropped down to that one-loss side of the bracket with that loss yesterday night that we would see her. I wasn't sure when, but Hunt and now Jordan Andreas. Again, 2-0 record. She hasn't lost a game that she's pitched in this year. 74-mile-an-hour fastball and fouled straight back.
1-1 the count. Tied up still 5-5. 2 away, runner on first.
I'm going to guarantee you none of us could go down there, even after 7 or 8 warm-up tosses, and probably throw 174 miles an hour.
No.
I don't think I could.
That's moving it.
That's some decent heat.
I don't know if I could touch 70 right now, guys. Jordan can, and she makes it look pretty effortless.
I've never thrown a ball with a radar. I've never seen how fast I could actually throw a baseball.
Okay.
And I pitched in Little League and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Little middle school ball, but I never went to high schools. This is throw down to second on a hopper. No. Runner gets there safely.
Yeah, and that was 66 miles an hour. So good jump there and good wheels by Clark. And Clark, that's a stolen base. Brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Get out and play this summer. Get your kids signed up for all their sports and activities, adult leagues, youth leagues. They've got it all.
Fouled away.
She's got a chance here, guys, with another K to really kind of bring some energy to that Flyer dugout.
She's sending shockwaves through the crowd, that's for sure.
Right back at her. Jordan throws over to first and gets out of the inning. So no runs scored, 1 error, no hits. And we head to the top of the 6th inning here from Utah Tech University, the 4A state playoffs.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Intercap Lending, Red Rock Real Estate, and St. George News.
All the way.
The Ridgeline Riverhawks are going to ride with Hammond. He's at 100 pitches, though.
Yep, he's got 10.
So he's got a few left in the tank here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 batters. Just depends on what happens here.
Johnny McGuire lead off. First pitch low. Ball 1.
Very unlikely he gets through this inning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have
with
to
10 pitches.
You would have to basically just hope for a few pop outs, ground outs off these first few pitches. Strike 1. It's a 1-1 count.
Very impressed with Jordan Andreas' pitching in the last half inning.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Faced 4 batters, struck 2 out, got 2 grounders. One was an error, and the other one was a ground out. So that was a pretty smooth debut for her here at Bruce Hurst Field.
Yeah, absolutely. She's tough to hit.
A lot of movement.
Good movement. That ball catches the outside edge. Strike 2.
Well, again, and you remember, Caden, you and I were there. Paul, you were on vacation, but
yeah,
that reveal show when we had Senator Nyberg on, I mean, he went on and on and on about the type of teammate, work ethic. You know, you don't just automatically go, oh, she's a girl, we love her.
Hit right back through the middle, backhanded at second. No throw available. He dropped the ball. So it's going to be a single over to first for Johnny McGuire.
The transfer been perilous today. A few times we've seen that as the field it cleanly and then trying to transfer it over to the throwing hand, and then that's when the bobble happens. Happened again there, but Flyers got a
even
man
if he
off.
gets that throw off, McGuire pretty good
tight.
speed.
Yeah.
I think they're going to score that an infield single. Got
Yeah,
all the way.
that's
It wasn't
gotta
even
be
touched till it was behind the bag at second base, up the middle.
Back to the top of the order. Gilmore, he grounds it over to second. A double play is available. One is away. Safe at first.
Wow, Gilmore was hustling to break up that double play. I thought they were going to get him, guys.
Yeah, me too. They had plenty of time to set it up. It looked like it was going to be executed, but the speed of Gilmore denies the double play and keeps the Flyers on with one runner, 1 out.
That's 108 pitches. So this is most likely going to be the last batter that Easton Hammond faces.
I thought he's done a great job today.
He has. He's really been good. I know that there's 5 runs on the board. It was a great great third and fourth inning.
Yeah.
From Dixie.
Correction, 107. So he got.
This could be his last batter.
Yeah, unless he can get him out. Unless he swings at this one and grounds out, this will be the last batter that he is able to face in this game. He's going to the max.
Emptying the tank, as I like to say.
And that's kind of what you have to do in these tournaments as well. You want to make sure that your pitchers go as far as they possibly can.
That's right.
Either that or you pull them really early so then they can play off
again.
of day's rest
Earlier.
as opposed to going the distance and you can't play them.
But you prefer it this way.
Yeah.
That means that they've gone and navigated through a number of innings.
Yep. Pitching depth always important at the state tournament. 2-0 count, runner goes. Ball 3, the throw down, not there. No, it is.
Wow. I thought he got there, guys. I'm not going to lie.
I thought he did as well. I'm a little shocked by that.
Chandler Nyberg is running over to the umpire, and he is like, wait a minute. Let's take another look.
Replay, touches base, touches.
I mean, he starts to slide pretty early. You can see the skid marks in the dirt out there. He had to slide a few feet, but the official deemed that the shoulder tag beat the foot to the bag. It was close. Either way, it was close. And I'm not saying he got it right or wrong. Or just to the naked eye, it looked like maybe he was there in time. And Hammond now right at 110. That's pitch 111, so this will be the last batter he faces here. He's got to deal with Colton Hill.
Three, 1. That'll walk him.
And here comes the Ridgeline skipper, Coach. Going to take a slow walk out, and that'll be it for Easton Hammond. We're going to have a pitching change. Gave you everything he got.
He did. Put up 111, I believe.
112 officially.
112, is that what it was officially?
After that walk, yep.
Well, the score remains tied 2 away. Pitching change. We'll take a break, give you the details when we return with the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, Sport Court, Scooters Coffee, and Holbrook Asphalt.
Ben Thompson, new pitcher for Ridgeline as we get back on into it. 2 outs away in the top of the 6th inning, tied up 5-5.
And he's got a tough guy to face right out of the gate. And Carter Turley, that's 2 for 2 today. Of course, hit that 2-run home run yesterday in that loss to Snow Canyon that dropped them down into this early game today against Ridgeline in an elimination game. Ben Thompson, pitching numbers for you here. 1.11 ERAs, 4-0 record-wise, and 7 appearances. 31 2/3 work, 15 Ks, 5 walks.
Now, I will say, back to Hammond, Easton Hammond, so that one's away. He did strike out 6 batters, so.
Thompson, opponents hitting just 186 off of him throughout this season. He is a senior, kind of a utility guy.
At bat for Dixie, this is Carter Turley.
And he's ahead in the count.
It's another fastball away, so 3-0 quickly.
That one's 79 miles per hour on the Intermountain Sports Performance radar gun.
On the 3-0, Thompson. The righty. The pitch. Inside. Got him on the strike call. They throw down to first. He's safe.
Isn't that ball 4?
No, they called it strike.
Strike.
That was almost hit him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
no
really called a
replay on
strike,
that.
huh?
Yeah.
I thought that was a little inside, up high. You can hear the Boo Birds in the stands. They did not like that call. This crew's had their hands full today, haven't they? There have been some tough calls to make out there. A lot of throws at the bag where you have to apply the tag, some close plays at first.
This pitch is hit. Well, it's going to find a gap. No, it does not. Coming over all the way from left field to make the play was Kidman.
I think Turley was mad he didn't walk there, so he was like, I'm just going to try to just gap this one, and it hung. It just hung, Caden. When he first hit it, it was split perfectly in the alleyway in left center field, but it just hung in the air and allowed Kidman racing over to get to it, about a chest-high, eye-level catch there. And that'll do it for the inning. And we stayed deadlocked 5-5, Riverhawks and Flyers.
Bottom of the 6th when we return with the Fan Sports Network at KSLSports.com.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting, The Ring, Jersey Mike's, and Coral Canyon Golf Course.
Maddox Jensen, leadoff batter for Ridgeline. Still tied up 5 apiece here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jordan Andreas still on the mound, and he stepped out, so time was called.
Yeah, no pitch. Just another warm-up for Jordan. Appreciate our sponsors, Fabulous Freddy's. Coupon books are on sale through Father's Day. Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. Some of our great people helping bring the broadcast to you today on the radio and on the live stream.
First pitch inside ball. Got the zone there, strike one. This is a 1-1 count from Andreas to Jensen. Jensen drew a walk his last at bat.
Give you a little.
I'm taking a hop off the dirt. 2-1.
The thing I like about Jordan is she's very composed, right? Just kind of goes about her business.
Yeah.
She's not getting sped up. Just kind of going through the routine.
Keeps it high, 3-1.
75 miles an hour from Jordan on that last pitch. That's the fastball for her. Again, if you're just tuning in, she comes in relief of Carson Hunt. Only female playing varsity baseball in the state of Utah.
And called strike. Full count.
Because that breaking ball is only, 58 to 62, it has a lot of snap to it.
A lot
late
of motion.
life, yeah. It moves late.
Here's the 3-2.
Oh.
Inside.
Lost him. And he's kind of having a little something with the crowd there.
Well, the crowd not happy about that, considering what happened at the tail end of the top of the sixth. The pitch that was similarly placed was called strike against a Dixie batter, and so now the crowd's definitely chanting here. Definitely was an inside pitch, so walks him, one aboard, no outs. Pitch down the barrel, it is strike one.
73 miles an hour there for Jordan. She kind of sitting in that 73 to 75 range with that fastball.
A bunt from Cook, the toss over, it's not going to be there, and some interference going on there a little bit. Not necessarily called interference, but it is going to be a successful bunt.
Yeah, Riverhawks starting to threaten here with no outs, and at the nick of time here in the bottom of the sixth, only one more frame for them to bat, so they're getting some offense in clutch time here.
And that's just a tough play. You got kind of right there where first baseman's coming over. Andreas is coming over there on that bunt on the first base line. Second baseman's trying to get over to cover. I mean, you got to really time that, and everybody's got to know their responsibilities.
Quick conversation at the mound with catcher and pitcher.
And the thing is you better be prepared to swing the bat against Andreas. We saw the 2 strikeouts when she came in because she does throw a lot of strikes. She's around the plate. So Chunter Nyberg doesn't have to worry about her walking a bunch of batters because she's always throwing strikes.
Another bunt attempt. It'll fall in. The throw to first. No, off the mark as well. It's a little late getting in, and bases are loaded.
Perfectly executed bunt there, and I mean, it was a tough play to make, but a makeable play, but just great speed down the line, and now the Riverhawks bases juice, no outs, probably the best opportunity they've had thus far this game.
And I love the coaching strategy by Coach Justin Jensen. He's saying, okay, remember we saw her commit an error on a bunt back last inning. We got a runner aboard. So he gets a runner on and then sacrifice bunt, making the infield field these bunts, and that's been a little bit of an issue. And now Coach Jensen's going to bring the whole team out of the dugout, and he's barking some instruction to his team as timeout called on the mound as Chunter Nyberg's talking with his defense about what we're doing wrong here on these sacrifice situations.
Timeout brought to you by Udi & Associates. You can get great service on the rates for your home auto life insurance. Give Luke a call today, 435-251-9102. See how much you can save with Luke Udi at Udi & Associates.
Luke! Everybody,
Luke.
If you save your money, you'll be chanting Luke.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is Tyson Smith. So Jordan Andreas on the mound, no outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the sixth. Ridgeline threatening here.
Bases loaded here. This is a tense moment for Flyer fans, and tie game. Ridgeline would love to do some damage in this situation.
Strike called after potentially showing bunt here.
Yeah.
Again, which
I don't understand.
That's a gutsy move when you know you got to force out at home plate.
And Tyson Smith is a .415. He leads the team in batting average, so I would allow him to swing away here.
Inside, got him.
That breaking ball just didn't have enough snap to it there and just grazed him. And they're saying he didn't get out of the way. They're going to say no effort to get out of the way of that pitch. It was breaking back on the inside corner. It was going to be a ball still, guys.
It would have been a ball. It would have definitely been a ball. He turned his back on it.
And Coach Jensen's saying it's a breaking ball. He's got to stay in there, which is true, right? There's a lot. She does snap it off. But he did not move, and the umpire, it's his discretion on that call to say you have to make an effort to move out of the way, and there was no effort. Now, if you move out of the way and it's a strike, it's a no-win situation for the hitter. I understand that. That last pitch was 60 miles an hour, so it clearly was the breaking ball.
So they give it a ball because it was going to stay. It was high. It hit him in the helmet. I mean, he did turn his head on it, hit him in the back of the head, or I want to say even just on the earpiece. Swung on and missed. This just has to be frustrating right now for Tyson Smith. You assume you just got yourself a nice little trip over to first base
and breaking the tie late in this game. I mean, if they're unable to get a run here, that would be just a colossal disappointment for this Riverhawk team.
Guys, this is a huge moment in this game. Bases loaded, 2 strikes, no outs.
And got him.
Jordan Andres just foul-tipped it into the dirt to stay alive. I think he got just a piece of that ball.
Yep, just got it. You're correct. So he stays alive. Tyson Smith. The 1-2 coming. Bases loaded, nobody out. Andreas on the mound. Here's the pitch. Fouled down the line. Jordan Andreas. For those of you just joining us, the only female baseball player in the state of Utah on the mound. A very talented pitcher.
Yeah, she's not here by accident. This is not a publicity stunt. She's good.
And now it's 2-2 count. A breaking ball stays high. She's done a decent job of throwing strikes.
Yeah.
Even though she has thrown a couple of balls here in this at-bat. Here's the pitch. Another one stays high. Didn't break down enough. So full count here to Tyson Smith.
Still, the big moment is just hanging in balance. The momentum right now is up for the grabs.
Heater over to third. They'll force out it at home. The throw to first. No. One out away. Bases remain loaded, but still no score.
That was a tight play at first base. That was bang, bang. I think they got the call right, and great vantage point down there, of course, and we always defer. But, man, that was a tight play. And Riverhawks.
I'm entertained right now, guys. This is fun.
This is fun.
And there's a conference between the home plate umpire and Chunner Nyberg, the Dixie skipper, right now.
Yeah, conversation going on. They want to make sure. I don't know what they're talking about, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they're seeing if there's any sort of interference from the runner on the throw down to first, maybe that's the conversation.
But the most important thing for the Flyers is they got the runner at home plate on the
that's
force.
what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters. As long as they keep the runs off the scoreboard here.
Man, and for Ridgeline, you're thinking, our guy just got hit with a baseball, and he didn't
and that was
get
a
that
run.
call.
Yeah.
That's a run that could have come in the easy way.
And like I said, if they don't score here and they get 3 outs, man, that is.
Yeah, you look back at that moment, that's tough.
It's a huge moment, so we'll bookmark that.
This one's going to be hit well. Whether it falls in or not, a run should be able to tag up and score. The catch is made. Runner does tag. And Ridgeline now takes the lead with 2 away.
Yeah, and that's just smart, right? I like what Coach Jensen's doing here. I mean, he's manufacturing runs. We saw those couple of bunts that moved people into scoring position, and then with 2 outs now, you got a chance here with still a runner in scoring position to add to that lead. And you got to give credit to Jordan Andres, too. You know, if she can limit this just 1 run, Flyers can get back up there offensively and try to rattle the bats. And come back and win this game. This is an elimination game, so every play getting more and more magnified as down the stretch we go.
That is correct. It's going to be a very difficult way around it here for Dixie now at this point. I mean, they can still do it, but it's going to be tough. Now trailing 1 run. It's an 0-1 count, 2 outs. This one sent sky high, popped up center field. Benson will settle underneath it, and that is out number 3. Limited damage. 1 run comes in, but that might be just enough as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Ridgeline, they just need 3 outs, and this game will be over. Dixie eliminated, and Ridgeline moving on. Dixie has got to get a couple of runs in if they want a chance here. We move to the top of the 7th when we return on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Today's game is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Honolulu Grill, Nets on Fire, and Intermountain Sports Performance.
Ridgeline, Riverhawks just need 3 more outs, and they could be moving on to playing an afternoon game. But Dixie Flyers, they've got something to say about it. Carson Hunt's going to be coming up to the plate. He's a power hitter. Thompson remains on the mound.
Well, and Dixie, other than Monday where they beat Ridgeline 8-2, they had to chase down and tied it not once but twice. Later stages against Snow Canyon last night, only to lose in 9 innings. And now they got to come from behind again in this game. Had the lead until that 4-run 4th inning. And then 1 run there by Ridgeline in the bottom of the 6th. So Dixie chasing 1 to tie, 2 or more to take the lead. And the 4, 5, 6 hitters, as you alluded to, coming up in the order for Coach Nyberg.
They're looking at a 1-1 count already against Carson Hunt. Low and away, 2-1.
If this is Coach Nyberg, or if you're Coach Nyberg, this is exactly who you want stepping in the box. Your leading batting average, on-base percentage guy. And all he's got to do is set the table here.
Swung on. It was low. So it's 2-2. So here we go, the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, foul.
Just barely.
Oh, man, just missed, maybe hitting the bag by inches.
Seen a lot of tight calls on that.
Yeah.
First base foul line.
You know, you hear the saying, it's a game of inches. Baseball is a game of inches. It's kind of lived up to that so far on a Monday, Tuesday, and early on a Wednesday here inside at least the 4A state tournament. I've seen a lot of close calls. I think they got it right there, though.
Think so, too. So here we go. 2-2 is the count against Carson Hunt. The pitch. Inside, pulled, foul.
Took a little something off that one. That was 71 miles an hour on that last pitch from Thompson. Ben Thompson trying to now get a win. He's in position to get a win.
And it's a ball, full count.
He just needs 3 outs.
Easier said than done against this Flyer lineup, of course, but
yeah, I mean, but Hunt today 0 for 2. Andreas is 2 for 3 though. He's on deck with an RBI and a run scored, and then Larkin is 1 for 3, and then Benson is the 4th batter due up.
We know how hot he's been.
Yeah, he got asked to bunt last inning though.
Yeah, that's true. Last couple days though, he's really seen the ball well. So I think those are 3 guys you'd like to call upon. Like if you're Coach Nyberg and he's picking guys he wants in a late inning situation, those 3 guys would definitely be at the front of the list.
This one's hit well, going back into right center. Caught at the warning track in right field by Dowley.
He gave that a ride. What a charge put into that ball, and almost just tied this game up, but just got caught up. The flag's blowing out left a little bit there, and I think the wind knocked it down just a tad to not allow that ball to keep flying on out of here.
Hunt puts his hands on his helmet.
And he knows it. He knows he was that close. But Jake
just about broke it open with that.
Yeah. Now Jake Andres steps in, and like Devin was saying, 2 for 3 today. So
first pitch called strike.
Yeah, rip one through the left side. Actually, these both hits were through the left side, so he's pulled it. I wonder if they'll try to pitch him away a little bit here. Or if they'll just attack him straight up.
They go up the middle, and it's fielded by the pitcher. The toss over to first. It's out number 2.
Yeah, it's just a 73-mile-an-hour pitch, and Jake's kind of trying to hang back, and then all he could do was just barrel it right back to the pitcher, and Thompson fielding in position. Pretty easy play for Ben Thompson, to be honest with you guys. I mean, bounced right up to him waist high. And
tapper basically to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
One more out could do it here for Ridgeline.
Yeah, Flyers are down to their last out of the season.
Got to flip those ball caps inside out. It's rally time if you're a Flyer fan.
Here is Mighty Mike Max Larkin. And a little number, and it's caught.
Wow. So that'll do it. Ridgeline on a little popper. Out number 3.
So Snow Canyon will host Ridgeline later on tonight. And Dixie season comes to a close just like that. Boy, this was a ball game. This was another great ball game here inside the 4A state tournament.
Wow.
Ben Thompson will get the win. Jordan Andreas will be tagged with the loss.
And in 2 games in a row for Dixie where they felt like they should have won it, they are now eliminated just like that.
Yeah.
Tough break for the Flyers.
Amazing
Great
how
game.
things change.
It's amazing how things change. Great game from Ridgeline and the Riverhawks. The Flyers, the season is over. We'll take a quick break, wrap it up in the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show when we return with the Fan Sports Network crew here on KSLSports.com.